Well, good morning. I hope everybody's had a great week. For us here in South Carolina, it's been one of those starting off warm weeks and then getting really cold weeks. But I'm sure that next week it'll be really warm again as we work into spring in famously hot, sunny South Carolina. But I was out this morning in the backyard with my dog Muffin, and as I looked at the trampled mess of daffodils that he'd left behind, it reminded me that March the 1st is St. David's Day. And St. David is the patron saint of Wales, which is where Muffin and I both come from. Everybody knows about St. Patrick and thoroughly enjoys celebrating St. Patrick's Day, but very little's known about St. David. So I did a little bit of research, and apparently when he was just a lowly monk, he was watching the Welsh and the Saxons fight, and he realised that the Welsh were not doing so well because it was really hard for them to notice the difference between the enemy and friend, because of course they all dressed the same. So he plucked a leek out of the ground and attached it to the uniforms or the clothing of the Welsh soldiers and said, if you all wear a leek, then you'll be able to know who enemy is and who your friends are. And of course they won the battle. Now there aren't so many wild leeks growing around, but everybody has decided that the daffodil is a bit more attractive than the leek, smells a bit better and is more readily available. So the national flower of Wales is now the daffodil. And Wales, my home country, next to Ireland but attached to the western side of the United Kingdom, about 4 million people and 13 million sheep. It's very green because it rains all the time, beautiful and mountainous, and I always enjoy going home for a visit, but I have to say I much prefer the weather here in South Carolina. Yep, even the heat of summer. So I hope you all have a great weekend, and remember that the 1st of March is St. David's Day.